Southampton has sacked Mauricio Pellegrino, making him the 9th managerial casualty in the English Premier League. Who's next? The original FIFA World Cup trophy was in Nigeria, and Bounce Sports had a feel of it. Can MFM go to Algeria and record victory in the CAF Champions League? Welcome to Bounce Sports.
Hi, this is Lifu Another and
Leo De Silva,
please download Bounce News app. It's available on iOS and
the Google Play Store.
yes, thank you very much.
Welcome back. Okay, so today let's look at the continental Nigerian teams in the CAF Champions League and of course the CAF Confederation Cup. I think they are doing averagely well, so to speak.
Well, by the results, I think they've not done badly yet. But this weekend is going to be quite decisive for them if they are going to go forward or they'll kiss the competition by.
Let's look at the first leg of the preliminary round. The first round and MFM. They survived the onslaught of MC Alger.
Yeah, they survived, and of course, I think they have themselves to blame because they didn't make their home advantage count for them. I remember from what one of the fans says, we did not choose our home advantage. Like, for example, the fan, I wonder if a fan could be that knowledgeable to know that they could have brought the game forward to like 2 p.m. when the sun was scorching. And
can MFM play 2 p.m.?
Well,
that's the question.
Of course, they've gone to play in Maduguri, they've gone to play in Kano. These are odd places compared to Lagos. 2 p.m. sun in Lagos is like, I know you can't imagine it. Maybe I'll have to send it to Kano for a match. Then you know what we're talking about. They didn't make use of that. And when you look at the team itself, the MFM team itself, for one reason or the other, they felt some of their players will be traveling abroad for greener pastures.
Yeah.
But at the long run, that didn't happen. Those players are there, but they were not ready to start. They were not ready to start for the Champions League, and until they cross this odd, if they cross this odd
to the group stage,
exactly, they can bring them back. But they have to make do what they have for now.
Now, in that game against MC Alger, Ilechukwu pulled out Onuawa, and immediately Onuawa was pulled out, there was a collapse.
Well, in as much as there was a collapse, Onuawa wasn't his usual best, I would say.
But a bad Onuawa is better than a no Onuawa, as far as that game was concerned.
Well, at the long run, if you now look at the fact that they scored after he left, then you still have to give the coach the pat on the back for having that courage to be able to do what he did. If he had not done that substitution, maybe the goal wouldn't have come and they would now be going 1-1 draw to Algeria.
Okay, we wish them the best in the second leg. Plateau United too, they won. They lost 4-2 away. That is not a bad result.
Yeah, not completely a bad result if they can get an early goal at home. And of course, inside 20 minutes, Plateau United were already trailing 3-0. So if they can replicate that, if they can, in quote, have a revenge and do same against their host, against their visitors, then they should be able to pull through. Looking at how they've been playing in the league, that might be a kind of how I put it. You might want to think that's going to be a difficult one because when you look at the average Plateau United game, they just win by 1 goal, and for them to now score 2 goals
at away,
2 goals at home, and not be, as in 2 unreplied goals. That's what they're talking about now. That means they have to be on top of the game, and to now make matters more difficult for them, they will not be playing in their traditional home ground in Jos. They'll be moved to Kano. It decided we're able to play the politics, as it were, and they complained to CAF about the state of the Jos Township Stadium, and they won the protest. So,
what consequence do you think that will have on Plateau United?
Of course, it would have, because it's just like a playing in a neutral ground as far as I'm concerned. It's no.
For the first time.
The Kano is no, though of course we expect Kano fans maybe they will want to be their brother's keeper, come out en masse to support the flag bearers for Nigeria.
Okay, we wish them all the best. Bounce News was at the Agege Stadium. We spoke to the coaches and we spoke to fans. You'll be surprised with what the fans said about the game, the 2-1 win against the MC Algiers. Let's listen to them.
chance to pass or to shoot. Why did you decide to shoot?
I only have one word. Shoot. That's what came to my mind.
And you scored.
And he scored.
So how did you feel like?
I feel excited.
Starting this game for 4 o'clock is very wrong. We know that those people from North Africa, we always know that they don't like it because their own side is more cooler. We would have started this game around 2 p.m. when the weather is hot. That one will be at our own advantage.
From what I saw today, I think that was kind of inexperience on the part of MFM players, and but not that they cannot get anything from it. But I felt that the selection was wrong and the substitution was wrong. But I felt that looking at the physique of the Algerian side, and I thought that the Fidelis Leshuku supposed to have studied them, and by that he's supposed to have started that short guy. I think what's his name? I think Abayomi, because they were just shielding him, and even at that they are coming to the second half. I think Onua coming out of Onua was wrong. That ball should have been the one that should have done. But I think that if that selection would have been proper, the selection was right, I think we would have gotten more reasonable result than this one.
Hi, this is Ifu Another, and
Leo De Silva,
please download Bounce News app. It's available on iOS and
the Google Play Store.
yes, thank you very much.
Welcome back. So the ninth casualty in the English Premier League is here. Talking about Coach Sack.
Well, I would say 9 and counting. Of course, right from the
maybe we are going to 11. On the football, a team has 11 players on the football pitch. Maybe that's what you're hiding.
Well, that's how the Premier League is. The clubs are no nonsense in their approach. They are business like, and if you don't get the result, of course, when you look at the money you will lose dropping from the Premiership to the Championship, then you won't blame these club owners for taking drastic steps to sack any coach that they find not delivering on the job.
So who is the person? Who is the coach?
Southampton coach Mauricio Pellegrino. That's the latest casualty. Of course, he's the ninth. We started from Frank de Boer, Crystal Palace, barely 77 days in charge. He was shown the exit door, and from then the club owners have not looked back.
Swansea, West Ham,
Leicester City, Stoke City, Everton. Just name it. Everybody has. Now what we are looking at is if any of the big teams would have the.
Don't say
courage.
if any of the big teams. Say if Chelsea.
Chelsea, of course, Chelsea and Arsenal come to mind.
Of course.
When you look at Arsenal, how of course for the second.
I didn't mention Arsenal for a reason.
For the second consecutive year, they are almost certain to lose out on the top 4 finish. Let's hope they will be able to pass through the back door in using the Europa League, but so far so good. It's been disappointment galore for Arsenal, and we don't know whether they'll have the courage to do it this time around.
Manchester City is the champions in waiting.
Yeah, you can say that again. 16 points already. They have 16 points gap ahead of their City rivals, who might likely give them the guard of honor when they beat them when they win. But we'll wait to see how that pans. Of course, it's a no-brainer for anybody. It's just when are they going to seal the title? It's not a question of if they will seal the title. It's when they will seal, and that will be a very good one for Guardiola. 2 trophies in this season. I'm sure he still has his eyes on the Champions League. Whether they can do that and make it a fantastic treble, we'll wait to see.
But what do you think went well for Manchester City this season and that did not go well for any other EPL team or big teams?
Well, looking at his first season when he came, of course, it was for him not to have won anything in his first season was a disappointment.
He was learning.
Well, when he was learning, maybe he was a slow learner, because when you look at other coaches that took over Manchester, like Pellegrini, for example, in his first year, he won the league.
Even Chelsea coach too.
Mancini in his first. Even narrowing down to Manchester City now. Coaches that come with such weight of talents on ground, they do something to. So for him not to win anything in his first season, he has to make up very well this second season. That is what. And secondly, when you look at the amount of money that has been pumped into this Manchester City team, I'm sure if I'm giving the honors to just name 11 players every other weekend, they should be winning games for me. So, well, for me, I still don't see something. He hasn't done something out of this world with if you had used players or known players to like Leicester City did with like Ranieri did with Leicester City, then you can be singing his praise. But after spending such humongous money and you don't win the league, then you don't deserve to be a coach.
It's good to use word humongous, not a ham rubber. Okay, the 2018 FIFA World Cup trophy was in Lagos, and we were there. When we come back, we'll bring you more about that.
Hi, this is Lifu Ifuenada and
Leo da Silva,
please download Bounce News app. It's available on iOS and
the Google Play Store.
yes, thank you very much.
Tunde, you saw the original World Cup trophy in Lagos.
Yeah.
Do you think that trophy will return to Nigeria?
Who says it won't? Of course, there's room for optimism. There's room to actually believe. That's the word.
And there's room for us to deceive ourselves.
No. But of course, we just have to keep on believing and hoping that the Super Eagles can go all the way. But of course, when your heart is saying one thing, but your head is definitely that's not the case. If Nigeria gets to the quarterfinal, I think that's even a good one. That's enough. We can create another World Cup and tell them to bring it along for getting into the quarterfinals. But nice one by the sponsors of the trophy tour, and you see the crowd that were first in Abuja and now in Lagos. I think it's a nice one. Let's hope that before 2040 or thereabouts, we should have it
Before
back.
you are 70, we should have it back. Okay, so what do you think is the significance of having such a trophy, in Nigeria for fans, to see, take pictures with it and all that?
I think it connects you more to the game. If you look at most of the people we talk to, these are things they've seen so far off. The nearest the World Cup has gone to them is on their TV screens. But for you to see it live, in as much as they couldn't touch it, was also in a secret. So that there will be stories that you can imagine somebody touching the
and just disappear.
So it was a nice one. It was a nice one, bringing the trophy close to fans. They can feel it, and maybe that would even ginger them to pray more, so it can come back to Nigeria.
Until next time, when Bounce Sports come your way, I am Israel Ojoko. Have a nice time.